Hey, how are you? In this video, I'm going to tell you what you should be doing after you pass the insurance license exam. You may be preparing right now, or you may have just passed the exam and are wondering, okay, now what? I work for an agency, or I'm trying to start my own agency one day. What should I do next now that I am licensed? So I'm going to give you my best tips to put you in the best financial spot so that you make more money, or also just set yourself up to build your own business if that's your plan. So let's dive into it. Okay, so like I said, you may be working for an agency, or you are maybe planning to start an agency on your own. If you are planning to start an agency on your own and you don't have any experience, zero experience, my number one tip is go work for an agency or an agent that is similar to the model that you want to build one day for your own agency. So if you want to start a farmer's insurance agency, go work for a farmer's agent. If you want to start a State Farm agency, go work for the best State Farm agent in your local area. Or let's just say independent brokerage. Go work for an independent brokerage that you would like to model and be like one day. So learn the ropes. Make sure you get some experience under your belt, making sales, doing the service, taking billing, those kinds of things, those processes, procedures, see how things are handled in the business so you set yourself up for success and you can really leverage that and expedite your process so you don't waste time making the same mistakes or learning these things on your own. Go work for somebody for 6 to 12 months or maybe a year or 2 years. That way you really set yourself up for success. Tip number 2, if you already work for an agency or you are planning or about to start working for an agency, if you are licensed, you are now a more valuable asset to that business. Any agent that's licensed in my office is now worth more to me because they can make sales and they can legally transact insurance on behalf of the agency. So the number one thing here is, now you're more valuable, go negotiate more money. So ask for a bit of a raise. Make sure your commission structure is fair to the market. Get yourself the most possible commission so that you can really be driven by sales. And if you're planning on setting up your own agency, that's the best way to set yourself up is already be more sales focused and commission focused versus salary, which is going to make you feel too comfortable. So get yourself in the right position, negotiate your pay, and get yourself a good commission structure. Tip number 3 is to pick a niche. Focusing on a niche is going to allow you to go deeper and have more knowledge about certain particular products or industries and make you sound like an expert when talking to customers. That is really what sales comes down to, is just the transfer of certainty, sounding like an expert and being an expert for, let's just say, contractors, plumbing companies. Like if you focus on that specifically, you're going to start to hear the same language, you're going to start talking to the same type of owners, and you're really going to understand the type of risk. It's going to allow you to really excel in one particular area. And not saying you shouldn't learn all the other products, but picking a niche really allows you to go deep and a lot of times go a lot further and make more sales and become more of an expert in that particular area. So pick a niche. There are tons of different lines, personal lines. You could do homeowners, you can do auto, you could do, on the commercial side, you could do commercial properties, you could do liabilities for plumbers, contractors, restaurants. I started with pet grooming, which is extremely random, but that's what it started with, and then it's changed significantly throughout the years. So pick a niche, really focus, and become an expert in that product. And lastly, tip number 4 is to create a personal brand. Don't rely solely on the agency's brand, Farmers or State Farm. Create a little personal brand for yourself, because if you ever decide to leave, or when you do decide to launch your own agency, you want to have a personal brand. So let's just say Chris the Insurance Guy, like something very, very general. Or you could get a little deeper if you want to focus on plumbing companies, like Sarah the Plumbing Insurance Expert. Boom, like brand that a little bit, at least make yourself like an Instagram or Facebook page so that people are aware and you start to kind of separate yourself and have that personal brand, because like I said, if you ever leave, you want to be able to take that brand with you and continue to build on with it. So that's what I got for you. I hope those tips help you for what to do after you get your license. A lot of people are kind of just trying to figure out what to do to get pass the exam, start their own business, but these are the most important things that you need to do once you pass that exam. So hopefully you got some value from that. Please subscribe, please give a like if you did. Really appreciate that, or share this video with somebody who is going to take the exam or just pass the exam, so that they can try to set themselves up and put themselves in the best position to succeed in the insurance industry. I will see you guys at the top. If anybody needs help, hit me up on Instagram. Probably the fastest way to get a hold of me is Chris the Insurance Guy. Just shoot me a DM, or also Adelphia Insurance Instagram. Or you can check out chriscostantini.com, where I do like one-on-one consultings. If you ever do need some help, I'm happy to help there. And that's all I got. We'll see you guys at the top. Good luck. Crush it in the insurance industry. It's the industry that has made the most millionaires out of any industry ever. So good luck, crush it, and we will see you guys at the top. Peace.